No. Somebody's testing out their PsyOps telemedication strategies on YouTube. I mean, there's a reason why the CFR and all of the other national security concerns at this point allowed me to post stuff on YouTube right now and hasn't taken them down. I mean, it's one of those things where they got that algorithm on that has like a dispersal pattern, so you aren't really being magnetized to my site unless they're specifically targeting you in order to find me. And whatever the responses are that end up getting posted may be actually put there by somebody, or they may be something that Army 7th PsyOps ends up putting in there in order to cross-reference or coordinate with the other locations they got around the country, and that's fine. That's fine. But the truth of the matter is, that place you want me to go to tomorrow, that well you want me to check up on, the kind of people that go there, the kind of people that go to that part of town, I mean, they let me know. They let me know that they didn't have any probate lawyers, and they didn't have any real estate lawyers, and they didn't know anything about family or estate planning, and they didn't know anything about comprehensive real estate law concerning people for that specific community. I was like totally shocked, because whatever you might want to say about like the aspersions you cast on allegations concerning my sexuality, which by the way I've been celibate for years, and that's part of the reason I'm poor, right? But whatever you might want to say about that otherwise, the truth of the matter is that my connection to that community was from very well esteemed, very high profile lawyers that did that exact specialty for the community. So when I go to your illustrious center and for whatever reason I don't look like what you think your community looks like, and then I ask you if you have someone comparable in this city to serve your community in that way, and you say that there's just no such thing as those resources, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. Why are you lying? What are you hiding? How come you don't have those kind of resources in your community, but you have churches, and the people that are going to dinner and to lunch at those churches are presumably veterans that only wear sunglasses while they're sitting at the table with you, and that have really high profile derivative conversations that every once in a while terminate in a reference to a piece of major military hardware. Am I major military hardware? Is that like the big secret? And what role does the 6.1 gigahertz play when it comes to me actually agreeing to get a prescription? Like one of those pieces of paper that has some like weird jangled name on it that even the doctor doesn't know how to pronounce most of the time. What would it mean if I actually agreed to get that after I go and get food with guys that sit there in sunglasses and terminate the conversation with mentioning a piece of major military hardware through a derivative that at least within 72 hours ends up coming up on my radar? Huh? Am I supposed to put this public now? Tomorrow's Memorial Day. Would this be a good tribute to all of the fallen heroes in America? What about all of the sunk submarines? How many submarines did you personally take out in the last year? How about the last 10 years? Don't do drugs.